So one of my favorite exercises is a rear lunge. And the reason why I love a rear lunge is because they're so hard and you don't have to do many of them before you get really tired, but they're really effective. But the key is to do them really well. So a rear lunge will require you to get stronger in your bum and in your thigh on the leg that is not moving. That's what you're going to be focusing on. And when you're doing it, you have to have some amount of balance and thought towards it, or you'll do compensations which are not going to help you in the long run. So the movement starts, well, you can start here, and then you take a step back, right? So you still want it so that your legs are still lined up with your hips. You don't want it scissoring or way out to the side. You want it where it would be if you just took a step back, as if walking backwards. So now some people do this with weights in their hands. I'm just going to demonstrate it without the weights, but you can add weights when you start to get more comfortable with the movement. So the goal is that your tummy stays tight and kind of on, not working hard, but it's stabilizing you from bending forward, okay? You are going to lower your body down. That's it. There's no bend. So from the side, my knee is never going to go forward. I'm sinking down. That's the motion. It's like my head went down in a straight line, back up. It's just down and then back up. And what you're going to really feel as you start to do it, and you're doing correctly, you'll have to really think about your balance, because you're going to start to go a little bit side to side. Because it gets hard. It's hard work. It's a rear lunge. They're hard, but they work. So you're going to stay nice and tall. You're going to lower down. Now some people say you should barely touch the floor or go an inch above the floor. I don't care where you go. I care that you're doing it right. So stay tall. Slowly go down to where you feel that you're working hard. It doesn't have to be way low, but you have to be bending at the hip. You have to be bending at the knee a little bit to make the butt work, to make the quad work. And then you come back up. Now, as you want to start challenging yourself, you can go down and pause, and then come back up. You don't want up, down, up, down. That's actually a lot easier and harder on your tendons and your joints, so don't do it. Just keep it nice and slow. Make sure you do it on the other side. You've just worked on the left leg, gotta switch it, and do it on the right. Be exactly the same. You'll innately find that one side is easier to do than the other. That's pretty normal. Just make sure that you work till you're tired. If you're not tired, you're not going to give yourself a stimulus for change. And that's what you're doing this for. Make it hard enough. You're increasing your heart rate a little bit. You're increasing your respiratory rate a little bit. And you're making your muscles tired. Your bones are going to love it. Your joints are going to love it. Your muscles are going to love it. And your physio will also love it, because this is a great exercise.